How's it going, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we have finally gotten information on how the camo systems will work within Zombies and Blackout on Black Ops 4. As far as we knew, they were just available to earn as of the 1.12 update, but with a new post from Treyarch themselves, they have revealed there is indeed a completely new camo system being implemented so that we can earn dark matter in a different way in each mode. So yes, grinding headshots for zombies was just a waste of time for me, as it's worth nothing now, or as far as I'm aware. However, let's push on and read the article from Treyarch and see what they are planning on adding with the 1.12 release. So the first thing is tuning for armor concussions and cluster grenades in Blackout. I actually did a recent video on this, so if I remember to, I'll leave a link in the description so you can go and read about that, or you can go watch that. I go into much more detail than this post does. But anyway, the actual post itself says we'll be implementing a new round of tuning changes to Blackout with this update, including reduced damage protection for armor across the board, level 1 to 3, so it's not as strong as it used to be. Then level 3 armor will no longer include additional damage protection against explosives and melee attacks. Okay, again, pretty cool. They then have increased armor plate requirements to repair level 3 armor. This is something I talked about in my last video. It's now going to take 2 armor pieces to actually upgrade 1 pip of damage. We then have reduced status effect duration, area of effect radius, and throw distance for the concussion grenades. Definitely something that was needed. And more options to outplay attackers when hit by a concussion grenade. Again, I spoke about this in my last video, how you can now throw equipment back at them and you can now melee whilst concussed. They then have increased time to detonate for cluster grenades. Again, I spoke about that in my last video. And then this is actually a new one, damage reduction for mini cluster explosions. Okay, so they didn't mention that in the last post, so this is definitely something new. So on top of the 1 more second we get before it goes off, the actual smaller clusters now do less damage as well. It also then says stay tuned for patch notes early next week to see all of the changes come into Blackout. So this is just a snippet of stuff they're introducing to Blackout. The next thing is classic and loot weapons in Zombies. 5 additional weapons are coming to Zombies next week. We're adding the MP40, the Grav, the Damon 3XB, the SWAT Rift, and the Cap 45 to the mystery box across every Black Ops 4 Zombies map for all players, as well as the Zombies Armory for full camo progression and customizations. Classic weapons like the MP40 and the Grab will be unlocked by default in the Armory, and the customization for loot weapons will become available in the Armory as they're unlocked in the black market. Now, that final sentence before anyone gets confused, they do not mean supply drops. As you know, the tier system that we have right now has the Damon and the SWAT. I believe the SWAT is the level 100 reward. I can't remember whereabouts the Damon is. I think it's around the 50 mark, but that's how you unlock them 2 weapons. On top of that, the Cap 45 actually has just come in as a timed event that we can unlock now for getting 25 tiers. So I do suggest you getting inside some Blackout and grinding it out to, unlock these tiers. You don't actually have to kill. You don't actually have to win. Just literally go and sit down in a corner, and camping out. And time spent in game will add up over time and you'll get them 25 tiers. Absolutely no problem whatsoever. The next thing is Blackjack's gun game in multiplayer. Blackjack is back with an updated selection for this special take on gun game, now featuring the Cap 45 full auto pistol in the mix. You know the deal. Survive in all-out free-for-all with a different weapon awarded for each kill and a demotion for death by melee. Be the first to get through the full arsenal and blah blah blah. We know how gun game works, so let's just move on. We also have some more Blackout info. There's a new Ambush limited time mode that's first on PS4. I believe it'll be a week later on Xbox, but this says our next limited time mode arrives in Blackout next week on PS4 with Ambush. Get the drop on your enemies using only sniper rifles, melee attacks and launchers while surviving a circle that never stops collapsing once it starts. That sounds so cool. I cannot wait to be playing that. It's just literally going to be sniper rifles and launchers and a non-stop collapsing circle. We then have 9 gauntlet in zombies. So our second zombies gauntlet has arrived with Vindy Zombie in 9th, started on January the 29th on PS4. It's the same as the last gauntlet, but this time it's on 9, and I'm super excited to play this because the Voyage of Despair one was fun. But 9 is the map that I've spent most of my playing time on, and I know the map like no tomorrow, so it's going to be super fun to play that. Now, the one that I actually want to see: incoming camo progression in Blackout, Mastercraft reactive camo, black market camo support in zombies, and mastery camos in Blackout and zombies. We're also planning on launching Blackout's full camo progression system following the initial rollout of the 1.12 update, as well as support for mastery camos in Blackout and zombies. These features work a bit differently compared to the current camo systems in multiplayer, and we'll be putting the finishing touches on them shortly after the release of the updates listed above. Support for Mastercrafts, reactive camos, and black market camos in zombies is also planned to go live in this time frame. So it's looking like that's not going to be revealed straight away. It's looking like 1.12 is coming out on Tuesday, and then they're going to be doing some finishing touches on the camo progression system, and that's going to be coming out a few days after. But it's just confirmed that zombies headshots is a waste of time. There's a brand new system to unlock camos in Blackout and zombies, and I can't wait to see what indeed they are. And then the final thing, which they finally shown some information on this, is League Play. It says, we'll have more news to share next week about the upcoming rollout of League Play and World League Hub. We've made some fundamental changes to Black Ops 4's rank system since we first announced our plans, as well as numerous important updates to the CWL rule set that will change how the game is played competitively for the better. Stay tuned for more intel next week. Okay, well, there's no reveal date. There's just saying that there's more information about that next week. So I'm guessing we'll find out next week. And that is it as far as the post goes. So there is a lot coming next week, and it's a shame we won't have instant access to the new camo system for zombies or Blackout, but it is included with the 1.12 update, so hopefully it won't take more than a few days to release it to us, because I can't wait to see how we are earning camos in Blackout. It could literally just be a tier system like we have now. Just imagine having a separate tier system where the only way to tier this up was to get kills and wins. In my opinion, that would be the best thing to come to the game. However, it looks like Treyarch have everything finalized now, and all we need to do is just wait on the release. And I think that's about it for today, ladies and gents. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like. And if you are new to the channel and want to keep up to date with all the latest Battle Royale info on both Blackout and Fortnite, be sure to subscribe to the channel. There's never any guessing which game I'll cover on which day, so just make sure to have the notifications on and be part of the notification squad. This is also how I pick my moderators for my live streams. I see all you active people comment on my videos, so don't worry, it does not go unnoticed. Until next time, people, this has been Mr. Royale, and thank you all for watching.